The short answer to the question with regard to have the conveyances, the acquisitions by the town been done conformably with the law is yes, absolutely. But I thank the questioner for the opportunity to try to make something clear here. The questioner started out right at the very beginning playing lawyer, saying these are the restrictions that we have to follow, and this is what we have to do. That's where the first error got made. Not surprising. I don't think it'll come as a shock to any of you. There can be disagreements about what the law is, and lawyers will take a position that benefits their client. I think I've always tried to do that, take the position that benefits the town as a whole, as a corporate entity, that keeps our options open as much as possible. Lately, there have been a number of accusations that have taken place. They've taken place from here to the dais that have kind of indicated that we've made mistakes in doing these things. And quite frankly, some of the positions that have been taken are the carefully chosen legal position that we have adopted to advance and protect the interests of the town as a whole as we see them. There can be other points of view with regard to what the law is. I acknowledge that. I'd be a fool not to acknowledge it. But just as an example of what I'm talking about, you can interpret the law one way, and you can only squeeze one use, one very limited, sterile use out of a piece of property. Then there's another way you can interpret it, and you can get a couple of uses out of a piece of property. The most notorious and infamous, famous example of this multiple use of a sacrosanct piece of property, we're all familiar with it, is Boston Common. That piece of land is still being used for the past 3 or 4 decades, has been used consistent with its historic open space use. It was determined by the Supreme Judicial Court years ago that consistent with that use, you can, if you're creative, you can take a piece of land and subject it to multiple uses. And so the garage got built underneath it.